How many BDSM play styles are there and how they work? You're totally doing your pleasure wrong. Hey, I'm the one who dove deep into BDSM culture, so trust me on this. What if I told you there isn't one way to experience BDSM, but over a dozen deeply different play styles, and most people only know two? In today's video, we're diving into the world of BDSM, but not just the leather and whips fantasy pop culture loves to parade. We're exploring how many play styles really exist, what each one means, and how they actually work. And I promise by the end you'll not only understand them, you might even discover one that fits you like a second skin. A friend of mine, let's call her Maya, once told me she hated BDSM. She said, "It's all about pain, right?" But after one weekend retreat, she came back transformed, not because she discovered a new kink, but because she realized BDSM was less about pain and more about permission, power, and play. Turns out she wasn't into pain, she was into service submission, and that changed everything. Segment 1. Impact of misinformation. While a lot of people think BDSM is just whips, chains, and 50 shades of cringe, but that's like saying all food is pizza. The truth? BDSM is an umbrella term for a spectrum of play that revolves around three core ideas: bondage/discipline, dominance, submission, and sadism, masochism. Segment 2, Play Styles Breakdown. Let's break down the major play styles. Think of these like genres in music. Bondage play, rope, cuffs, or sensory deprivation. It's all about physical restraint and the trust it builds. Discipline play, rule-making and consequences. This is more psychological, obedience, structure, reward. Power exchange, dominance and submission. Not just bedroom play, but lifestyle dynamics like 24/7 DS relationships. Sadomasochism, pleasure from pain, but it's always negotiated. Think spanking, flogging, or needle play with aftercare. Sensual play, feather touches, temperature play. No pain, all in service submission, like Maya, cleaning, fetching coffee, or kneeling, done with purpose and pride. Role play, teacher, student, pet owner, or mythic roles like vampires and slaves. Yes, really. Not necessarily sexual. This includes little dynamics like caregiver little, built on nurturing. Primal play, raw instinct, chasing, wrestling, less structure, more animalistic. Humiliation or degradation play, not for everyone, but deeply psychological and consensual when done right. Segment 3, How they work. Each of these styles works on one core principle: consent. In fact, BDSM often requires more communication and trust than vanilla sex. Players negotiate, set limits, use safe words, and have aftercare routines to check in post-play. Segment 4, Closing the Loop. So back to Maya. What changed for her wasn't the kink. It was the clarity. She finally saw herself reflected in a play style that respected her boundaries and awakened her desires. And that's the power of understanding BDSM properly. It gives you a map to your own pleasure. If this video opens your eyes to just how layered BDSM can be, drop a like and let me know your biggest aha moment in the comments. And hey, hit subscribe because we've only scratched the surface.